It's important for justice, making sure that everybody is treated equally and fairly.
A new symbol of equality standing proudly in Cleveland, a place that supports those who live in fear or face discrimination. Today, a brief break from the battle for justice to celebrate that new space. News 5's Mike Brookbank has the story now from the city's near west side.
The doors to Cleveland's new LGBT center now open to the public. Ribbon cutting ceremony here today, symbolic, as efforts to support members of that community come out of the basement of a building on Detroit Avenue to a more prominent location across the street. While there's a feeling of celebration here, those on the front line of the fight for equality are still focused on their efforts.
Battle rages on, not just on a state level, but on a national level.
Dara Atkinson, along with many others, working to get Senate Bill 11, the Ohio Fairness Act, passed.
I have personally experienced discrimination in both employment and health care.
In some parts of our state, someone can lose their job or be denied housing because of who they are or love.
It's piecemeal by community. Some communities have some protections, other communities do not.
The city of Cleveland, along with Cuyahoga County, among those with non-discrimination ordinances on the books.
Discrimination is not okay in Cuyahoga County. Discrimination is not okay in Cleveland. It's not okay to discriminate against the LGBTQ community, but we still need that statewide.
The Ohio Fairness Act would do that by adding sexual orientation and gender identity to Ohio's Civil Rights Code.
I would like to be able to know that my child isn't going to be discriminated against for having more than one mom. And I don't think that's an unreasonable expectation.
For years now, similar proposals have failed.
The coalition is growing stronger, and a lot of times it takes a number of years to get legislation through. It's building the coalition and building the support, and that's what you're seeing with the Ohio Fairness Act.
Many here tell me this new center will help strengthen efforts to expand protections for members of the LGBT community, not only here in Northeast Ohio, but statewide, as it gives different organizations the space to collaborate under one roof. As for the future of the Ohio Fairness Act, after 2 hearings, the bill sits idle. Senator John Eklund, chair of the Senate's Ways and Means Committee, will decide whether or not it receives any more hearings. We reached out to his office today and we were told its fate has not yet been determined. Meantime, advocates remain optimistic.
The progress is the most we've had within the decade.
Reporting in Cleveland, Mike Brookbank, News 5.